Hi, I'm Rasmus Lystrøm, and we are Post-Accelerate. Or are we really? So 7 years ago, we got this amazing book by Nicole Forsgren, which irrefutably proves that not only does DevOps work, it actually works better than anything else we've tried in our industry. So we ask, why is it that enterprises keep failing at DevOps? And to understand that, we can go back to 1967, when Melvin Conway said that enterprises are constrained to produce designs that are a copy of those organizations' communication structures. So what's an enterprise's communication structure, you think? Well, it's the fantastic silos, each with their own built-in rivalry and management hierarchy and budget, and everybody hates each other, and it's always the other silo's problem. Now, if you don't know what a silo is, it's an enterprise-grade security device created to prevent the accidental transfer of knowledge from one department to another. Thank you, Heidi, for that one. So the enterprise will fix this with the C-Suite 2.0. Let's create more silos. Let's fix the communication problem by hiring a chief communications officer. And when DevOps tells us we have to solve problems by creating teams that span all these silos, it becomes completely impossible. So enterprises resort to siloed DevOps. Let's create a DevOps department. And when that fails, you're going to create a cloud center of excellence. Anyone? After a couple of years, that fails as well, and you're going to create a platform engineering department. And 2 years later, you're going to hear yourself say, boo-hoo, the developers won't adopt our shiny platform. How can we make them? A platform is a set of tools the IT organization makes for itself. Nobody asked for your friggin' platform. They wanted the ability to create great software, the pit of success thing we heard about. So when you say we have a culture in development of you build it, you run it, who has ever been successful at making a carpenter do a plumber's job? Why do you think that's any different when you ask developers to do operations? When we value individuals and interactions and working software and customer collaboration and responding to change, what do enterprises give us? Pause for effect. They give us processes and contracts and ITIL and ServiceNow and tickets and enterprise rules and boards. So when we ask that business people and developers should work together daily throughout the project, as we read in the manifesto more than 20 years ago, what do enterprises give us? Well, they outsource operations to managed service providers and the offshore development to low-wage countries in the Far East. Now, the reason you're not laughing is because you're still here. So when we ask for loose coupling and microservices and freedom to choose exactly what we want to get the greatest product, what do enterprises give us? They give us enterprise architects, an enterprise architecture, and the enterprise service bus. I think it's time we got rid of the IT department. It made sense in a bygone era when IT was separate from the business. Now it just hurts both. We need to evolve the organization, break down the silos, and bring people together. We need to take the fight to the CEO. We need to create a strategy where we form feature teams that can ideate and innovate and build cool stuff, not for the business, not with the business, but as the business. Now that's going to sound risky and uncomfortable for most CEOs. But hey, if you're entirely comfortable with your new strategy, there's a strong chance it isn't very good. Thank you.